Well, hello there, listeners. This is Editing Caleb from Credimented Actual Plays. Near the end of this trailer, when Rhiannon and Fern are having their sort of last conversation, a whirring fan sound started to affect Ash's audio, and I have tried my best to get rid of it all, but I couldn't reduce that noise any further without compromising the quality of Ash's audio. So if you hear that, just know that it was much worse. So, I just wanted to warn you, and let's get on with the trailer. Hello! Thank you for listening to one of the. I shan't say which one because that'd be silly. These aren't going to be posted in order. Thank you for listening to another character trailer for Heroes of New Halcyon, our City of Mist game to appear relatively soon on Credimented Actual Plays. My name is Caleb Wade. I probably should have said welcome at the top instead of thank you, but hey, it's delirium times out here. My name is Caleb Wade. I will be your MC for the City of Mist game, and with me I have one of my players for another character trailer. If you would like to introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Ash, he, him pronouns. I will be playing one Fern Clarke, also using he, him pronouns.
Alrighty, so we start at the end of a school day. You've gotten out of your classes. It's around like 3 in the afternoon.
Typical time for college classes to end.
Exactly, yeah. Walking out of the literature building, we shall say. Would you like to describe Fern for us real quick?
Oh, let me, that one is, he, typical, like, kind of a typical look of a college student, just general pair of, so he tends to wear kind of like athletic-ish clothing, but it's like not like tank tops and short shorts. It's more of like a casual athleisure, I believe is what it's called. It's like
I think that's what we settled on. Yeah, like very athleisure.
Yeah, so it's like
very like dark colors, maybe.
Light t-shirts, which is like a shade of gray, just kind of basic, breathable. Pair of black joggers, so it's like light pants that are not jeans but not short shorts. Just casual, dark blue, black designed tennis shoes because you like the cool looks of it. When I say cool looks, you just like the colors. Hey, I'm going to infuse myself into it as much as possible. I like blue. Blue's my favorite color. Awesome shirt color.
Alrighty. And what about Fern's hair color, skin tone?
So he's fair skinned but tanned. Just from
sort of like suntan?
Yeah. Suntanned. Just from how long he's been out on the streets, just but general exposure to the sun. He's not like darkly tanned, but it's enough to
sort of like a sun-kissed look going. Yeah, like sort of like a farmer's tan look, maybe.
Sort of. Yeah.
Okay.
Hair's kind of shaggy-ish. Doesn't usually go to a barber, only because never really did. Just like, if it started getting too long, he'd just snip the ends himself.
Oh. Oh no.
I mean, he tried to make sure it didn't look too bad. It's like, so he kind of kept it long-ish, but not. But if it started getting too long, he would just kind of shorten it back up.
Every haircut's a makeup haircut if you're doing it yourself.
But I mean, he just gotten used to it being long, so he just kind of keeps it long.
Gotcha. Probably has like a bit of it like tied back out of his face. Maybe. Especially if he's like running or something with all that
Yeah,
athleisure wear.
yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
So as Fern is walking out, does he have a backpack? Does he have like any books on him?
Yeah, he'd have a backpack on him because he'd see the usefulness of using a backpack. It's like it'd be kind of hard to if he needed to spontaneously run somewhere if he's having to hold his books in his arms. It's like, or you just stick them all in a bag and have it on your back and go.
Gotcha. So as Fern is like walking out, you sort of turn. You sort of turn and you see this sort of very like amicable, sort of like dirty blonde young woman in very bright colors. Um, she just sort of turns to you and goes like, "Oh my God, Fern Clarke, hi."
Uh, hey, Amy.
It's like so good to see you. Look, I know it's the weekend, and someone like you probably has plans, but I'm hosting like this like little shindig at like our apartment off campus. Like, it's this sort of like chill, like sort of like welcoming thing for newer students. And I noticed you haven't been really sticking around like the mandatory like freshman orientation classes. Maybe you've forgotten. I totally get it. Like, everything's sort of like complicated here. Like, it's a big jump up from high school. But like, I would love if you would just be able to like come and just chill out with the rest of us. I know so many people who are like ready to meet you.
I think about it.
Lay off the kid, Amy. And you see this sort of goth, like a black young person, sort of like roundish, like black shades, sort of like pulled down as they sort of smile at you. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want anything to do with, your hazing or whatever shit you all do. I can't speak. I'm sure he doesn't want anything to do with your hazing or whatever the shit you do at that stupid fucking apartment. I don't think I asked your opinion, Rhiannon, but like, whatever. Just invitations open, Fern. If you want to hang out with people who have a purpose in this community, let me know. And Amy just walks off. You've seen Rhiannon before. You share American literature with them. Uh, they always have like a huge cup of coffee and like a laptop ready to take
Oh,
notes.
okay.
Yeah, Amy can be a bit pushy.
Yeah, just little, just little. Yeah.
You doing okay? Not any worse for wear, are we?
I'm all right. I'm doing good. Slowly but surely getting a hang of college life.
Yeah, it's not all it's cracked up to be, huh?
Yeah. I mean, sort of. Yes, sort of now, but I mean, yeah.
Very general answer. You will make it far here, I'm sure. Well, I gotta go, but if you would rather do anything but hang out with Amy over the weekend, uh, I've got last class, the notes from the last class, so if you ever want to study out.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you, like, need my number, or?
You know, I don't think I have my phone on me.
Here. And Rhiannon sort of reaches into their bag and like writes a little post-it note with like their name Rhiannon with like a little like skull right next to it. Here. That way when you have your phone.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Cool.
See you around, Fern.
See ya.
And Rhiannon just starts to walk off. Speaking of your phone, you probably left it back at your dorm.
Yep. He's still not used to having it.
So I would assume Fern goes back to his dorm to grab said phone so he can put Rhiannon's number in. And you unlock your dorm. Does Fern have a roommate, or did he get a single room?
I think he would probably gotten a single room.
Mm-hmm.
Only because
he's not.
Yeah,
ready.
he's not quite ready for. Hey, there's someone else in my room. I mean, it's like
cool.
Yeah, I mean,
my life has turned upside down.
I mean, I know I'm used to having basically living in essentially a box for like forever, but like, and like the next person being like,
that box shouldn't have two beds.
Yeah, no, it's only enough room for one bed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's going to be another person like on the other side of the alley, but that's over there. Oh, out of my space. My room is my
this
space.
Is mine. It's mine. Yes. So you pick up your phone. You kind of left it on charge this morning. And you see, as you are you're inputting Rhiannon's number, and you're making very careful to spell it how they spelled it. There's 3 N's in Rhiannon?
Interesting.
And what does the skull mean?
Is that an I or what?
You get a message from Constance that just says, "Turn on the news. I'm so sorry."
Goes to I guess the common room or whatever that has a TV and
Of course his room doesn't have a TV.
Well, he never really had one, so
So by the time you get to the common room, you see a few students gathered around the TV as the TV says, "And news out of New Halcyon City, philanthropist and champion for social justice Althea Toombs has been murdered." The socialite spent most of her life, and the sound starts to fade out for you as you see Althea's picture, just sort of like with that confident smile on her face, one she's given you before, the picture that they used for the news. Then a flash of her home, one you used to live in, before going into this new college life, with crime scene tape around the door. What is Fern feeling in this moment?
Like, what? No, no, no. Yeah, he's like essentially in denial. Like,
you hear footsteps like approach you, and you just feel like a hand on your shoulder. Do you turn to see who it is?
I mean, yes, but it's like more like a not so much fate. Oh, it's more of like just dead
The
inside.
slow turn,
Yeah, the
yeah,
dead inside
and you
slow
see
turn.
that it is Rhiannon. Are you okay? And Rhiannon sort of like looks at the news and sees that Althea Toombs has died, and just sort of looks at everyone who's more focused on the news, and just goes, "Where's your room?"
He just vaguely points.
Sort of like points at
Yeah,
yeah.
vaguely points.
Rhiannon like gently leads you back to your room and shuts the door behind you two, and just sort of like sits you on the bed, and sits beside you. Did she mean a lot to you?
She was like a mother to me.
I'm so sorry. Look, I know you don't know me that well, but if you need anything, I didn't know you were in the same dorm as me. I'm a few rooms down. Do you like need a hug or?
You just kind of vaguely nod.
Rhiannon pulls you in to the warmest hug you've had in a while.
Fern just kind of like melts into it.
Oh. And Rhiannon just goes, "It's okay, just let it out, okay? Let it out."
It's, it's like silent tears. It's like he can't even bring himself to like full on cry.
Baby. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Tables have turned, Caleb. Tables have turned.
How the turns of tables. Oh, such a sad boy. Tumblr would be eating this up.
Yup. I have the biggest shit eating green on my face right now.
Oh, goodness. Rhiannon just sort of like rubs your back and is just there for you as Fern just silently cries, and they just place their hands on your shoulders and just look at you. Goes and like gets like a handkerchief or something out of their bag and just hands it to you.
Just gently wipes his tears away.
I'm gonna get you some water. There's a vending machine outside the door. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm sorry. And Rhiannon, like, against their better judgment, just gives you another like quick hug before leaving your room, and just sort of like leaving it ajar so that like they can get back in. Or do you leave the door unlocked for them?
I mean, I'm assuming. I mean, at least I'm assuming it's more one of the like manual locks, so you'd have to actually lock it to lock it.
Yeah. Okay. So on the outside there's a spot for the key, and then on the inside there's like a manual lock. With some dorms, and this was the dorm when I went to college for a semester, if you close the door, it automatically locked.
Oof.
So I'm asking if these doors are like those doors. If Rhiannon came knocking, would you open the door?
Yeah, he would.
Okay. So Rhiannon leaves, closes the door, and you're just sort of like sitting there, grappling with this for a moment. You sort of pick up your phone and you see maybe there's a thought to call someone, maybe, or maybe text Constance and tell her that you know now. As your screen glitches out and is replaced with a blank screen before the symbol of an owl appears, with the words "Featherfall Protocol activated." And after those words are said from your phone speaker, the image of Althea looking at the camera it replaces the owl symbol and the words. If you're receiving this message, well, I suppose you know what it means. I've made many mistakes over the 14 years that I was the hero of Halcyon City. There were lives that I changed, people that I hurt, and people I put my faith in. Over the years, those people have left, and I understood every time. But that does not mean that New Halcyon City doesn't need protectors. If you all return in your own ways, know that this city will not support you like it did. It has changed. The HCPD has gathered more strength and more influence than we have ever foreseen. And if you choose to stay and fight, don't do it for me. Don't do it for my memory. Do it for the people we swore to protect. You were there for me when I asked you to be. And I'm asking again. The message ends and your phone gets back to normal. And as soon as it ends, a knock comes to your door. It's Rhiannon.
Fern snaps out of like. Snaps out and gets up and walks over to the door and opens it, lets Rhiannon back in.
Here, I also got you some chips. I didn't know which kind you liked, so.
Thanks. And he takes them, opens them up, and starts eating.
Do you have anyone you need to call? Do you want me to get out of your hair? I don't have to leave if you don't want me to. It's just I'm not the best with this, and if you need time.
I don't know.
Okay. Then I can stay in here until if you want. I could get us some like takeout or something. We could watch a movie, rent something. I don't think you should be alone right now.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Okay. I would tell my roommate where I'm going, but I also have a single, so. What do you feel like eating? Pizza? Burgers? I could make a run to the university dining hall and pick us up some stuff.
Pizza sounds good.
Just okay. There's a There's a pizza place off campus that's kind of decent. I can order something.
Yeah.
Anything specific?
Uh, I mean, if you're good with pepperoni, I'm down with pepperoni, or just do basic cheese. That's.
Have you had more than one topping on your pizza?
I mean, myself, yeah, but I don't know what other people like. It's...
Hey, look at that. There's a smile.
uh,
Okay, I'll put in the order. I'll also I've got some sodas in my room. I'll be right back.
all right. Okay.
Rhiannon sort of like places a hand on your shoulder and gives you like a. I don't think you've ever seen Rhiannon smile.
Yeah. No.
Like they in class they sort of seem standoffish and like just right there to learn, but like they're incredibly warm towards you.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
And Rhiannon leaves once again. Your phone rings and it's Constance.
He answers.
Hey, kid.
Hey.
Do you kind of get the sense that Constance, this isn't the first call she's had to make,
Yeah.
and you do know that she and Althea were together for a very long time.
Yeah.
But in that same Constance fashion, she's always worried about the other person.
Yep.
So, how are you doing? Do you need someone to pick you up?
Uh, I won't lie, I'm not doing the greatest, but I mean, I.
I mean, who is?
Yeah, true. But I mean, I guess I got lucky to have someone who's one of my dorm mates, actually pretty decent person, and
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's good. I'm glad you're not alone, Fern.
yeah, yeah.
I think she'd want you to be back in town as soon as possible.
Yeah.
The funeral is, I had to make a lot of calls, but, it's next week, and I know you were excited to go off to school, but I'm so sorry, sweetie.
Yeah.
If you need, I can come pick you up myself. Or I can send someone from, the foundation to get you. You don't have to answer right now. I just want you to know that, I love you, kiddo. And I'm here for you. And I'm so sorry. But we will get through this. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
If you need anything, don't you hesitate, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I love you, kiddo.
I love you guys too.
And Constance sends the call as Rhiannon sort of like knocks on the door, but like with a little bit like more like as if you can kind of tell that they're carrying a lot of things.
He quickly opens the door to let him in, and like starts.
I didn't know what kind of soda you like, so I kind of brought all of them.
I'm sure we have plenty of soda now.
Yeah, I guess. How tall is Fern?
I'd say roughly about 6 foot or so. He's a tall, lanky boy.
Rhiannon is around 5'7".
Okay.
So they're sort of like looking up at you and like you've never seen Rhiannon embarrassed. You've never seen like this is the most you've seen out of Rhiannon like out of like the few months you've been here.
Yeah. It is.
Pizza should be on the way.
Cool.
I'm gonna have to get it from the. But yeah. I can just get it.
Yeah.
You okay? I'm sorry. You must be tired of that. When obviously if Miss Toombs meant a lot to you, you wouldn't be, right?
Yeah. I mean, granted, if you weren't there, I probably would be a lot worse right now.
Well,
having someone there to help.
Let's just thank the stars I was.
Yeah.
So, do you not have a TV in here?
I never really had a TV growing up.
Well, if you want, I have a TV in my room. Like, I also got like Netflix and stuff. If you wanna watch something.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Do you want to get the drinks?
Yeah, he'll help with the drinks, just so it's not him running with all the sodas in his arms, trying to.
There.
Thank you. There.
No worries. Brandon's pronouns are they them?
Hey. Yeah.
So you go back. Do you take your phone with you or do you leave it?
He'll take his phone this time. Just. Yeah.
So let's say Rhiannon and Fern get their pizza. They have a nice, quiet night watching the chillest British baking show. Something nice and like sweet and like. And out of this tragedy, a friendship is born.
Yay!
And that's what we'll call it.
Hey.
Wow. Oh, that. I have not played with you in a bit. Your acting skills have incredibly improved. Like,
yay!
Just the quiet, like, shuddering breath of Fern. Oh. But anyway, we got to do an outro. Thank you so much for listening to this character trailer for Fern Clarke for Heroes of New Halcyon. What will Fern happen? Wait, what? What
will Fern happen?
What will Fern happen? What will Fern happen upon on his return to New Halcyon City? Who knows? Will this friendship with Rhiannon progress? Who knows? I mean, I assume, geologically speaking, Fern is the closest out of everyone to New Halcyon City. So, We'll just see what happens. Ash, do you want to tell everybody where they can find you on the internet, if they so choose?
Right now, all I got is a new Twitter that I made for this. The @TheRealAshGamer. don't really have much posts because I don't much internet or social media. Don't much social media. There we go. That's I internet a lot. I don't social media a lot.
Very fair. And you can follow the development of Heroes of New Halcyon and Creme Demented Actual Plays. I'm leaving all of this in.
Yes. Yes,
you can follow the development of Creme Demented Actual Plays on the Creme Demented Twitter at creme_demented. That is at CREME_DEMENTED. Until next time, listeners. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this character trailer for Heroes of New Halcyon, a City of Mist game. This trailer was produced, edited, and emceed by Caleb Wade. The player behind Fern Clarke was the real Ash Gamer. Links to where you can find them will be in the description below. The programs used in the making of this trailer were Zoom and Audacity, with sound effects and music by Epidemic Sound. If you enjoyed this trailer, leave a like, comment, and subscribe on your podcatcher of choice, and keep your head on a swivel for the next episode. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.